to Andrea. Andrea, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody that's spent the time to log in and participate this afternoon. We really appreciate it. And I'm sure there's some of you that have probably seen this presentation before. So this will be a nice refresher for you. But I'm just going to share my screen quickly to bring you the delights of Caesar's Palace Dubai. And the reason why it's so important to kind of bring awareness and education to this particular hotel is because Caesar's Palace is obviously a very well-known brand based in Vegas and sits under the Caesar's Entertainment brand umbrella, so to speak. And this is the first Caesar's Palace that they have built outside of the US. But what comes along with that is lots of kind of preconceptions and stereotypes and people thinking, well, Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas is this certain way, and that is what is to be expected when you're traveling there. So therefore, Caesar's Palace in Dubai must be exactly the same. And the whole idea of these webinars and education and trainings and things that we do around the country is to really change and challenge those perceptions, because it couldn't be further from the truth. So there is nothing wrong with Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. It's an iconic, it's a famous hotel, but Caesar's Palace Dubai is a very different offering. For one, the biggest thing is that, you know, it's not a casino hotel. Gambling in the UAE or in Dubai is still illegal. So there is nothing of that nature at the hotel at all. But it's a very fun hotel. It's still very hip. It's very chic, it's stylish, it's elegant. We're definitely on the luxury end of the spectrum. And earlier on this year, we actually won the Forbes 5 Diamond Award for service. And it was one of only 5 other hotels in all of Dubai to win this award. So along with Four Seasons, Mandarin Oriental, for example, Bulgari, Caesar's Palace Dubai, we were all in the mix to win this award. So we were very proud of that. And it definitely elevates us as a luxurious beach destination within Dubai. And it is relatively new. So the hotel only opened in early 2019, epic timing. But the whole development of Blue Waters Island, where the hotel is situated, was all finished at that time. And over the years, since 2019, Blue Waters Island has really been established as a location within itself. And Caesar's Palace sits on the end of the island. Now, Blue Waters Island is a charming island set with exuberance of a sophisticated urban lifestyle. And it is at the site of Ain Dubai, which is the world's largest observation wheel. So wherever you are in Dubai, you can normally see Ain Dubai, you can see the wheel. And you just always have to remember that's where Caesar's Palace is. It's literally right behind us. And Blue Waters Island has become a really iconic entertainment destination within Dubai. We're literally just a couple of minutes down from the Palm. So we're really close and in the thick of it all. And the island itself is completely man-made. It was dredged. It's very exclusive, and it's home to a community, a very wealthy, affluent community that live in all those different buildings that you can see in this picture. And then on the island, we have lots of beautiful, stunning boutiques, restaurants, beautiful terraces, family entertainment venues, coffee shops, patisseries, food trucks, and just a real vibe within itself. And the beauty of Caesar's Palace Dubai is that everything is walkable from the hotel. So you come out of the doors, whether you're at the Palace Tower or the Julius Tower, it's literally a 2-minute walk to Ain Dubai, so the observation wheel. And then you can take a stroll down the island and you can visit lots of different beautiful restaurants. You can shop in the different boutiques. There's a Starbucks, you know, there's a supermarket on site. So it's really handy for families as well, if you just need to dart in and grab something, this, that, or the other. So everything is all at your fingertips on Blue Waters Island. Then as you head towards the mainland, there's a pedestrianised bridge, and of an evening it's lit up in neon blues. It's a really beautiful sight. And it links Blue Waters Island directly over to Jumeirah Beach Road. So the footpath or the bridge literally starts off, you're very high above the water, and it comes down right outside of the Address Beach Resort. Literally, you come down onto the land right in front of that hotel. then you can walk all the way up Jumeirah Beach Road. You've got all the different dining, playgrounds and stuff on the sand. There's lots and lots going on, especially of an evening. It's really, really buzzing. You can walk over into Dubai Marina, and then you can walk all the way back to the hotel, and you never have to get in a taxi. So it is a really unique selling point for Caesar's Palace Dubai, that all of this is on your doorstep, walking distance. And a lot of people ask me, they say, okay, from the hotel to Jumeirah Beach Road, for example, taking the bridge, how long is that going to take me? And I would say, if you've got a bit of a brisk walk on, 15 minutes. If you're strolling on holiday mode, so to speak, and you're just having a look at the sites, taking photographs, all that kind of thing, it would take you a good 20 minutes or so. And the lights looking back over Dubai Marina of an evening from Blue Waters Island is absolutely phenomenal. In fact, this whole area at night comes alive with lots of different colours. Ain Dubai, the observation wheel, is lit up in beautiful colours, and it really, really is great for those Instagram shots and things like that. So yeah, it's a really great location. So as I mentioned, it is a lively island escape, and Caesar's Palace sits right on the end of Blue Waters Island, which means that we have beautiful uninterrupted views of the Arabian Gulf. We have no construction in front of us. We have nothing. We just have clear blue ocean. And we have a 500-metre private stretch of beach, absolutely pristine, and it's private for guests. So it's gated on either end to stop people kind of wandering onto the beach. So the beach is rarely busy, rarely busy. And the beauty of this hotel is that we have all of our 5 temperature-controlled swimming pools on site, steps from the beach. So you've got the best of both worlds. You can enjoy maybe a couple of hours around the pool with the butler service and enjoying drinks and things, and then you might decide to spend the afternoon on the beach. But to do so, you literally walk 5 steps. So I love the fact that you can have a pool experience and a beach experience, and you never have to walk very far. Now, from the hotel itself, we are 495 rooms and suites split between two towers. And we have some really, really beautiful, luxurious accommodations. I'm just going to show you a quick video so you can kind of get a little bit of feel for what the hotel is like. So as you can see, a very fun, lively escape, which is exactly what it is. And this property, a lot of people ask me, well, who is it most suited to? What are the type of clients that you get on property? And I would say we do get a real mix of people on property, mostly couples, mostly groups of friends that are traveling together as well. So you might get a group of girlfriends who are celebrating, say, a 40th birthday. You might get couples on a romantic escape, or couples that are looking for that beach club kind of vibe and a really lively escape with great dining, a chance to really dress up of an evening and enjoy everything that you have on your doorstep from the hotel. We have quite a lot of stopover business, as you would imagine, obviously from either Australia or the Indian Ocean, for example. People come to us for a couple of nights on their way back to really just make the most of the sun, as you can imagine, before flying back to the UK. So we have a real mix. And I would say from a source market, UK is either number 1 or number 2 source market, followed by Germany. And then Russia is either 1 or 2. So the UK and Russia are constantly like this. And that goes for most of the hotels in Dubai. And I would say everyone, it changes in the summer slightly. So in the summer, we only get UK and Germany. Because we are brave enough to embrace that heat that you get in Dubai in the summer. You don't normally find any other nationality in Dubai in the summer. So it's really interesting. And obviously during the winter season, winter is peak season. So I would say from now, all the way through Christmas, New Year, of course, and then January, February, March is absolutely perfection in Dubai. I would say the temperature gets to around 26, 27 degrees in the day, Celsius. And then of an evening, it cools right off, which means that it's so lovely to be able to sit outside and dine, you can walk and really explore Dubai without literally dripping with sweat, which is amazing. I've been in February, actually. I was at the hotel in early February this year, and I've never been at that time of year before. And it was a really, really beautiful time to go, especially if you're living in the UK and experiencing a UK winter. That sunshine is absolutely amazing to feel at that time of year. So yeah, that's why we call it our peak season. Then from Easter time, it straddles, and then Easter through to May and June, we come into low season. Then obviously July, August and September is low season because it is so hot. And then we go back into that shoulder season again in October. October half term is a fabulous time to travel to Dubai. And then off we go through to peak season again in kind of mid to late November, and the whole cycle starts again. So that's kind of how the seasonality works in Dubai. And of course, it's the same for Caesar's Palace. It's exactly how it works. Now, from this slide that you can see on the screen, most of our accommodations are split, as I mentioned, between two towers, the Palace Tower and the Julius Tower. Now, when I say towers, I don't mean skyscrapers. They are only 7 stories high. But the Palace Tower has less rooms and suites. So we have 194 rooms and suites in the Palace Tower. And this particular tower is far more geared up for the more kind of stylish, chic, elegant traveller who really loves the most gorgeous accommodations, quite masculine in look and feel. But all of the kind of adult friendly activities and dining can be found at the Palace Tower, as well as the spa, the fitness centre. The pool at the Palace Tower, which is Neptune, is far more geared up for that kind of adult experience for sure. So that's why the Palace Tower is far more conducive to couples of all ages, but depending on the price point they can afford. It is a little bit more expensive to stay in the Palace Tower due to the accommodations. But the whole experience is a really, really beautiful one. And then over to the Julius Tower. The Julius Tower is far more playful, so colourful, vibrant, and really on brand with Caesar's Palace. When the hotel was first designed and first built, it was very much geared up for the family market. But when you're on property, you really realise that it's an adult-friendly property because we have beach clubs on site, all of our dining, we have 2 Michelin-starred restaurants. It's a very adult feeling hotel. Not to say that we don't ever welcome families anymore, because we do. And I would say if you're traveling with a family and you have an infant of say 1 or 2 years old, perfect. If you're traveling with teenagers, perfect. If you're traveling with 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds, it's that tricky age where we do have kids clubs on site and we have the water sports centre. However, if I'm being brutally honest, there are better family run hotels in Dubai than Caesar's Palace. I think if you are staying as a couple, as I mentioned, group of friends, mixed group of friends who love music, love dining, love this is absolutely perfect. So it just gives you an idea. So the Julius Tower, we have 301 rooms and suites, so we have more accommodations, and they are very different in look and feel, and I will show you that in a minute. A lot more of a resort feel. And then we have 72 rooms, the backside of the Palace Tower and the backside of the Julius Tower, that look down directly into our beach club, which is in white in this picture, Cove Beach. It sits right in the middle of the resort. It's part of the resort, but it's not run by Caesar's Palace. It's run by a third party. So those 72 rooms that overlook the beach club are specifically named beach club rooms. And I would definitely wholeheartedly recommend these rooms for those that are looking for that beach club feel. They love listening to music. They love that kind of lifestyle factor. If you have people that are flying in at 3 o'clock in the morning and they really want quiet, peace and quiet, don't ever book them in a beach club room. So this beach club, to give you a little bit of an idea, is not, it's a very chic and elegant beach club. Music starts playing around 10 o'clock in the morning. It's very loud by midday, and music's played all afternoon. And we have resident DJs and things like that. And it spans out onto the beach as well. So not only do we have pools, F&B and everything in this area, it also expands out to the beach as well. So we have DJs, and there's security on that part of the beach because only certain members can gain access into the beach club. So basically, if you paid for entry, you're in and you get given a wristband. But by 8 o'clock in the evening, it's done. The music comes down to a lounge level, if not off. And so it's very much a day beach club. It doesn't run to 3 o'clock in the morning. We don't get kind of drunken people falling all over the place or anything like that. It's not this kind of hotel. It's not that kind of beach club. So it really adds another element to the hotel. And when you're there, it's actually very, very cool. I actually have stayed in a beach club room, and I was one that did travel in to Dubai, and I arrived at the hotel at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I was awakened at, like, say, 9:30 by music, but it didn't affect my stay. And I was there on a work trip, and actually I really enjoyed being able to sit on my balcony and watch all of this unfold beneath me. A very, very cool experience. Then on the end of the property, we have Venus, which is our own Caesars Palace beach club. And how you gain entry into this is to pay a little bit of a supplement. It's very high end with concierge and lifestyle factors all included. There's a lovely, beautiful pool area, and the location of this means that you get the most outstanding views back across the Dubai skyline. So when you're sat there in the afternoon, butler service, cocktails, you can drink in the pool because of the glasses and things that they use. It's a really phenomenal space to enjoy Caesars Palace and the whole experience. We've taken groups of people there before, and they absolutely love it. It's a real, real treat on property. Now, we're only 30 minutes from the airport. I know I mentioned about the location, but just to give you an idea, we're really, really close. We're literally just, as you're coming past the turn off to the Palm, for those of you who've been to Dubai, you keep traveling, you come around the back of Dubai Marina, you come up onto this slip road, which takes you directly up onto Blue Waters Island, and the hotel, as I mentioned, sits right on the end. So it's really, really quick and easy to get to. Now, we are a Caesars Palace, so of course that comes with lots of Romanesque flourishes and things that you will see in resort, which is all kind of aligning with the brand. Very, very fun Instagram bits that have popped up in the last couple of months as well. So whenever I go back to the hotel, I'm like, that's new, and everything is very Instagrammable. It's all you want to do is take pictures. So it's really, really fun, pops of color everywhere, and there's lots of kind of little features in all of the bedrooms, which always is a nod to Caesars Palace as a brand. Now, as I mentioned, the Julius Tower, this is a lot more of a resort feel. So we have more rooms and suites in this particular building, and this is where we have the kids clubs down on the ground floor, right by the pool area. But this would be your typical view. So I would say anything, when you're looking at Caesars Palace, you're looking to book anything with deluxe in the name, you're in the Julius Tower. And something I haven't mentioned yet is that every room, every suite on property has their own balcony and outside space with furniture on it. Every single room, even lead-in. So it means that everybody gets their own outside space. You can sit and have coffee in the morning in your bathrobe, for example, and you've got these amazing views of the resort and out over the Arabian Gulf. So it really is quite a great location to be in. Obviously, we have twin rooms, we have king rooms. We also have stay connected as a room type, which means that we can guarantee interconnecting rooms at the hotel. Our room configurations mean that we are only 2+1 up to the age of 12. So for families, it can be a little tricky, and they do need 2 rooms. But this is why we've kind of come up with the idea and concept of stay connected, which means that they're not paying full whack for 2 rooms, but it's seen as a package to really, it's great for groups and for families. This is a typical bathroom, so beautiful, beautiful interiors. Now, the Julius suite means you get a little bit more of a bigger footprint and a separate living area as well. Floor to ceiling windows that lets in loads and loads of light. And obviously there's amazing views out over the Arabian Gulf and the back of the Palm as well. We do offer 2-bedroom sea view suites, which also interconnect into twin rooms. There's lots of interconnecting options at this hotel, which is amazing. And then these rooms, this is a beach club room like I was talking about. So this is on the Julius side, and this would look directly down into the beach club and over the Arabian Gulf. So you will hear music from this particular room type. Now, the Palace Tower, we have a few less rooms and suites in this tower, but they are completely different in look and feel. I love the Palace Tower, and everything in this building has the word Premier in it. So deluxe for Julius and Premier for Palace. And a Premier room, which you're looking at here, this would be your typical kind of lead-in room. And it's very kind of Japanese in style, quite masculine, quite dark in colour. Half of the bedroom, as you can see, is the bathroom with his and her sinks and a beautiful roll top egg-shaped bath in the windows. There's lots and lots of little technological features, such as a nail blow dryer in the wardrobe. No, I'm not kidding. Literally, there's a little fan and you can put your nails and it dries your nails for you. And all these little details and nods to the technological kind of side of the hotel. There's no paper. You won't see any paper in any of the rooms. Everything is technological. The TV is set within the mirror in the rooms and things like that. So, and you also get given a WhatsApp number for reception and for concierge. So they are always at your beck and call from a service level perspective. Now, we do have suites, obviously, in this tower as well. So you have the bedroom one side of this wall, and then obviously this gorgeous living area as well. So a real home away from home and lots of space. We do have presidential suites in the Palace Tower as well, which all interconnect into further king and twin rooms to make the footprint even larger. Just to give you a little see of this here, they all have wraparound balconies with jacuzzis and beautiful views as well. And then we have one royal suite, which is also dedicated slap bang in the middle of the Palace Tower. And this actually gets booked out for longer stays, would you believe? So you might get a family taking this over for a couple of months, for example, and they love to stay and live in style. And this particular suite is absolutely all the bells and whistles, as you can completely imagine. Now, something that is very, very new to the property and will be launching in March/April of 2023 is the new villa, which is being built on property as we speak. When you're on property, you wouldn't even know it's being built. They're very, very clever at hiding the kind of building work that's going on. And this is going to be attached to the Palace Tower. And as you can see, it's actually going to be 4 bedrooms, but an elevator connecting to 2 of the floors of the Palace Tower, which means that if all bedrooms were taken, it would become a 10-bedroomed luxury retreat. And to give you an idea, it will be one of the most exclusive addresses in all of Dubai from a villa perspective. Other properties that have villas include Raffles, for example, and I think it was Bulgaria. I've got notes on this at the moment. Bear with me a second because I wrote this down only yesterday. Yeah, Bulgari, they have 3 beds, a maximum of 5 bedrooms in their villas, and then Raffles the Palm also have their villas as well. But this one is going to be one of the largest, and if not one of the most exclusive and luxurious in Dubai. The hotel team are very, very excited about this, and as I mentioned, it will be opening in March/April of next year. There will be a private beach, a beach house, its own gym, its own bar, everything that you could absolutely want from a villa product, we will have. And to give you an idea, these pictures are renderings, by the way. It's not real photography, but this is what it will look like. So state of the art, and really, really perfect for those bigger groups and for those really exclusive private clients that you may have. And they're really wanting something absolutely out of this world and extraordinary, then this is definitely going to be it. Something that we also offer at the hotel is residences, and a lot of people don't realize that we have this particular accommodation type. All of these residences and apartments are set in a building behind the Palace Tower. So it sits the other side of the road. However, it has its own swimming pool with lifeguard, its own concierge, its own front desk. And all of these residences, they range from 1 to 4 bedrooms, and they offer you enormous amounts of space. And they are actually often really, really popular for longer lets as well. So people that are staying with us for 2 or 3 months to a year, for example, and they need their own kitchen and living room space. But it's also a fantastic option and solution for multi-generational families, or a couple of families traveling together, for example, or groups of friends that are traveling together. And everybody staying in these residences have direct access into the main hotel, and obviously can enjoy all the facilities and amenities of the main hotel as well. They're just literally situated in the building behind, which means they don't get beach views. That's the only kind of compromise on this. So this is where you can see the walkway that leads straight into the hotel. This is your own private swimming pool that is home to the residences and the apartments. And as I mentioned, you just struggle with those beach views from here, but it is a home away from home and just fantastic for longer stays as well. We do have our own hydro water sports centre situated directly on the beach. The team here are uber cool, uber stylish. They love making everybody's holiday experiences the best ever. And they really, really are fun to be around. So obviously non-motorized water sports are complimentary. We do offer a small charge for motorized, like the jetpacks, for example, would be chargeable. But you can book at concierge, or you can just wander down on the day and just see what they have. You can take up paddle boards, all of that kind of thing. So it's a really cool thing that we have on property. Now, I've already mentioned Cove Beach as well. It is one of Dubai's hottest beach clubs, but let me just reiterate, it's chic, it's stylish, it's very, very cool. And we do have some beautiful and amazing resident DJs on site as well. I've mentioned the Venus Beach Club as well. On the end of the property, there is a supplement to enter. And I think it's 250 dirhams per person, but within that is all of your F&B. So it includes drinks, it includes food, it includes all your butler service around by the pool. They often have DJs here as well, but it's very, very low key. It's adults only, no children in this area at all. And it's just the most fantastic place to hang out. I've done it, I've been there, and I've got the hat, and it really is absolutely amazing. Now, dining, really quickly, we have 9 restaurants on property. Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, of course. Gordon came over from the States that actually opened this hotel in Dubai. He has his Hell's Kitchen in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace. So, of course, he wanted to come over to Dubai and open his restaurant there. And it's very, very, very popular, as you can imagine. And it's situated at the Palace Tower. Demon Duck is our second Michelin-starred restaurant on property by 3 Michelin-starred chef Alvin Young. This only opened at the end of March of this year, and the reviews and feedback that we've had has been extraordinary. It's only a smaller restaurant, which is based at the Palace Tower, just steps from Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. But the food is absolutely out of this world. And if you take anything away from this hotel, one of the unique selling points is the dining. Everybody that comes to us and stays on property and is either on bed and breakfast half board, for example, they rave about the food, and it really is very, very special. Takahisa. Now, this isn't part of the half board, but Takahisa is located at the Palace Tower, just 41 covers and uber exclusive. So to give you an idea, a ballpark figure of dining at Takahisa one evening would cost you around £500 per person. So it really does have a waiting list. It's extremely exclusive Japanese restaurant within Dubai, and it just happens to be at Caesar's Palace, which is amazing. We're very proud to have the restaurant on property, and it really is the most incredible place to hang out, and just elevates that kind of dining experience when you're on property. Venus Ristorante, of course, our token Italian restaurant. The food, all I'm going to say, is out of this world. And Bacchanal, where everybody will come for breakfast in the morning, located at the Julius Tower. I've never seen a breakfast buffet like it. Absolutely incredible. And I always judge things by coffee, and I can definitely recommend and say with absolute confidence that the coffee was absolutely amazing. And yeah, the food, there's nothing that they don't have. So it can satisfy even the pickiest of taste buds. Havana Social Club, located just across from Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen at the Palace Tower. A very, very fun place to have pre or post dinner cocktails, for example, and to dance the night away. They often have salsa classes held each week, and it's just a really, really cool place. It's very, very fun to be there with friends. The Roman Lounge, just off from the Palace lobby, one of my favourite areas on the property. Literally just through these doors, and you don't really know where they lead, and suddenly you're on this incredible terrace, high, overlooking these amazing views of the Arabian sunset. Great place to have, obviously, sundowners. They bring the shishas out in the evening and offer champagne. And during the day, there's French pastries, specialty teas and coffees. It's a really, really great place just to hang out and just watch the world go by. It's fantastic. 5 temperature controlled pools that we have on properties I mentioned. Neptune Pool and Beach at the Palace Tower, a very cool place to hang out, my favourite. Then at the Julius Tower, Fortuna Pool and Beach as well. This photograph doesn't actually do this area justice. This pool area is absolutely stunning and has a little bit more greenery. And then just behind, if I was taking this picture, just behind me would be the beach. So just fantastic, fantastic location. We do have an award-winning spa, a concept from Las Vegas, but we also have treatments from Young London and then Beverly Hills Vitamin Treatment. We are in Dubai, so the treatments that you find in the spas in Dubai are like no other. And this K Spa is exactly the same and is located at the Palace Tower, as is the fitness centre. So all of this area is combined together on the ground floor of the hotel at the Palace Tower, and is pretty much strictly adult only. And yeah, they offer boot camp classes, yoga on the beach, that kind of thing. So very much of an adult friendly experience as well. And obviously Christmas and New Year is coming up. Our New Year's Eve extravaganza is set to be absolutely incredible. And of course, this is what it will look like on New Year's Eve. We have the most amazing fireworks from the hotel, along with lots of different other areas in Dubai as well. So if you have any clients that are looking for a last minute getaway, staying with us over Christmas and New Year would be absolutely breathtaking. Just let me know. And last but above, not least, can't even get my words out today, do make sure that you register all of your bookings on My Booking Rewards. You do redeem them for room nights at the moment, which is absolutely amazing. We'd love to have you stay at the hotel, but obviously take a look at our website as well for all information. And you also have me. I'm based here in the UK, and I work very, very closely with the Caesars Palace Dubai team, as you would imagine. So together we are a cohesive team and are here for at your beck and call, basically. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Andrea. I'd love to join you for Christmas and New Year. Should we get sorted?
Oh my God, no. Do you know, I'm actually considering it. I've got some time off, and you know, when you're like, do you know what? That would be really, really, really good fun.
It'd be really good fun. It'd be very good. I think we've got a little question that's coming for you. Lisa's asked, so July through to August is low season. So are the rates the lowest at this time? So like you could pick any month, these are the months. Okay.
Yes. And I would actually say for those clients, you can get, this is Dubai as a whole, you can get the most incredible packages and deals in the summer months. You compromise on the heat, and you're unable to sit outside and dine and things like that. However, for some people, they just spend the entire time in the swimming pools having a few drinks, and it's amazing. And you pay literally half the price than you do as you would travel in the winter season. So it's a really good time to go.
And I would imagine there's a lot of air-conditioned places anyway inside, and all the malls and everything are air-conditioned. So yeah, for those that really don't mind it being too hot, then
it's a great time. Yeah.
You know, when you get those clients that say, I want to go somewhere hot in July, no problem.
Yeah, I know where you can go. We're going to send you to the desert.
The sun is calling you, but you're going to stay in 5-star luxury, loving it.
Yeah.
Let me just see. I think I've got another question that's come up. Natalie's asked which restaurants are included in the half board package.
So the half board for 2022 is different to 2023. For 23, you can basically, we give you a credit. So obviously you get breakfast and it's held at Bacchanal, and those staying at Palace Tower can have breakfast at Hell's Kitchen. But for half board, you get given a credit and you can dine anywhere. You can use that credit in any restaurant you would like.
Wow. So even Demon Duck?
Yes.
Wow. Okay,
yeah, which is cool. So we just changed it up a little bit, which gives people a little bit more of an incentive to actually enjoy those restaurants, rather than thinking I'm on the half board and there was only 3 restaurants included. So yeah, we're going to see how it goes.
Super, thank you very much. So I don't think we have any more questions. I believe that you've got a question for us though. So we've got the prize draw today. It's £25. So if everybody can just make sure they go to chat, we'll do as normal. Everybody's entered into the prize draw, and then if you get the answer correct, you'll get 10 entries, and then I'll let you know who the winners are, and it'll be in your account. So what is your question, Andrea?
What is the name of the Caesars Palace Dubai Beach Club? Yeah, everybody's got it right. Yay!
I think I thought you was going to ask, because she must have repeated it about 3 or 4 times, how many heated pools do you have? And I was thinking, she's going to ask that. She's going to ask that. It's 5.
It is 5.
Super. So Sarah Townsend, you were the quickest.
It is Venus. Yeah.
Super amazing. We will send out the Andrea will send a follow-up. I'll send her the link of the webinar recording so she can send it out to you with all of the stats. If you need her, message her. She's amazing. She can help you close them sales. A big thank you. Don't forget to keep logging your bookings, and hopefully we'll all see you soon at Caesar's Palace Dubai. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Andrea. Great presentation.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.